My first basic instinct was to be pretty nervous about my skiing ability. But, I mean, as soon as you meet your guides, I think everybody puts you pretty at ease about what's about to happen. For this specific intro group, it was fantastic because I think everybody in that group kind of didn't quite know what to expect. So at least you weren't the only one, and you knew you weren't the only one. You were all in it together.
Back there.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Today, it's the first day. Today I just want you that you get used to the snow. We are not talking about ski technique. The only thing we're gonna concentrate a bit is that we have a little bit of bend. That's all. We just don't want to be totally straight. See, like I would start out now. Look at me now. See it now, and soft and soft. So we are now on our first run. Grumpy's here. And I... Slow down, Marty! So these are Christina's first turns, and we can see she is sitting a little bit back, and she is also not really weighting the skis equally. She is skiing like you typically ski on the hard back, but it's getting there. How was that, Christina?
That's really fun!
Guys, that was actually quite steep to start out, right? And now we're gonna go into the trees, and when we go into the trees, we're gonna ski with partners. But if we look ahead, like 2-3 turns, and find our line between the trees, all of a sudden we get harmony into the skiing.
The dynamic of the group is really incredible because it's almost like you're a little family trying to get something accomplished together. And I really feel like that was special with this intro powder group because no one was uncomfortable. You never felt like you were the one that people were waiting for, or you weren't the one that is holding people back. You're gonna fall. People fall, you know? There's always someone to dig you out, and there's always someone who's gonna fall right after you. The worst skier one day would be the best skier the next day because of what you had learned at night. And it was really cool to see that happen, and it was really cool to have other people be excited for you because you would do something that they had all seen on film the night before, and they would see you correct that the next day, and they would recognize it, and then they would cheer you on as well. And it was a really cool dynamic.
Excellent!
Oh, that's beautiful.
Beautiful, eh?
I even had a rhythm going for a short period.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Good. When you get into it, you can know that it feels right.
Exactly. You know, like that is really what we're gonna work on over this week. You know, like in the evening we're gonna sit together and we're gonna watch the video because you know what you feel when you ski down, but you don't know what it looks like, what you feel. And if you know exactly, you know, like the bad habits, we can point them out, we can eliminate them, because then you are aware. You know, otherwise if I just tell you this, tell you that, if you don't see it yourself, it's harder for you to visualize. Stop here. See what happens here? See that arm is up here, and what does that do? My mass of the body that I want on both skis, right? But it's up. And you know, see, every time you take the weight from here, take that arm up, we are going on the inside ski and one ski. And Christina, just look at your skis and that you're like, see, that ski is down, the uphill ski comes out. Now that ski is totally out of the snow. Can you see that? If you wouldn't have incredible balance, you would be, it would be miserable here, you know?
You have to say nice things.
But that is exactly...
I can take it, no problem.
That's not really nice things, that's a fact, I think, you know. Okay, you guys, this is it for tonight, and we're gonna work on that tomorrow.
So after the first couple of days, you get to the point where you're like, okay, mentally, I understand. And after seeing yourself on the video, you start mentally understanding, and then to be able to transfer that. I feel like in the middle of the week, we are really being able to apply what you initially could only hear, then you were able to see it, and then you're able to feel it.
And it doesn't take long, actually,
Nope.
from where we were at yesterday, and I'm hanging on by a thread, so it's way more fun today, I have to say.
Definitely.
So in the powder, the important part is that we keep our skis a bit closer together, and when we make the turn, when we push the skis into the snow, we want to do it equally on both skis. And the upper body is quiet, facing down. Let's all try that, you guys. See if we start out. See, look at my see. Now I push them. Yeah, right on. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I got a few in there. I kind of have it, I think, laid back a little bit a few times, but
Yeah, we know we are in a learning process and we are disturbing the old motion patterns. So we should not feel good right now. Otherwise we didn't change anything.
Yeah.
It has to feel weird in the beginning.
there's a ton of space in between these trees, which makes it really easy. And with the snow and just pick a line, it feels it's fantastic.
Yeah, there's enough powder here that it doesn't feel like I'm actually out of control, which is what my biggest fear was picking this on. It's beautiful, smooth. It's easy to ski around the trees. It's fantastic.
I actually improved so much more than I ever thought was possible, because you're constantly going out there and repeating and doing what at one point you were completely not sure about how to do. I had no idea how to powder ski. I feel like in the middle of the week, we are not only getting to the bottom, not only doing it gracefully, but you're actually proud of how you're skiing it. And it's not a matter of, oh, I got down that. It's a matter of, hey, I skied that and I did that really well.
So hands forward and focus on moving those three joints and keep your upper body in a very similar position. Look straight ahead. So right here, our legs are doing all the work. Nothing's happening in our upper body. So are you everybody ready? Small while I'm turning and small while
So Danny is working now on vertical movement, flexing and extending. And we're gonna make shorter turns.
I'd like you to ski here with both hands in your peripheral vision. So when I'm skiing down, I can see both hands in front of me. Not in front of me, but just here. And all I'm doing is this. It's just the wrist.
Like this.
Nope, not like this. Not like this, because the second I do this, see what it does?
I understand.
It causes me to rotate. All a pole plant is this.
Right on. How does that feel?
It's a totally different sport now.
It does feel different, eh?
It's easy, it's effortless.
Exactly.
Now I can say that I can go anywhere and I can get down anything because I have the tools that I was taught to get me down safely and confidently, which I think is the key to skiing in general as far as the heli skiing and the powder skiing goes. If you have confidence, you can get down anything. And it's just that fear factor that I think kind of messes with your skiing ability.
Yeah, it was nice.
Right on, you
Oh,
guys.
yes. Let's do that again.
Yeah.
I like that bit.
You like that, man?
Yeah.
Just relax, enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
You know, we skied until dusk that day, till 5 o'clock at night, and I guess everybody wanted to stay out. They just wanted to ski more because it was actually that much fun and so exciting, and everyone was learning something new, and you just wanted to keep doing it.
website. We graffiti the truth on the billboard sign. Beware of the smile from the advertised. Such pretty white teeth tell pretty white lies, so don't believe your eyes. Now it's a whining machine aimed at your eye sockets, tugging at your heart and picking at your pocket. Said once you give them money, you go never gonna stop it. Take a chain to your wallet and lock it. Keep your